Bernard.
Hi, Bernard.
Dear Bernard,
Dear Mr. Lansky,
Hey, Bernard.
Hi, Prof. Lansky.
I'm very happy to work with you in the last 14 years.
I'll never forget the support that you've given me during my years of studying and now teaching in YST.
Who else would be crazy enough to coach a bunch of really underage undergrads through the entire quartet for the end of time? Thank you for shaping my musical journey and for shaping the journeys of so many people here.
I will always treasure the memories of working together on each project, rehearsing, learning new pieces, sharing musical ideas, and performing on stage of many concerts.
You've taught me not just how to play the music, but to live the music.
5 years ago, we were at Alexandra Hospital and you were teaching us how to compose. We also went to the ward to sing with our patients, and it was a wonderful sight seeing that momentarily they forget about their sufferings.
You've extended our reach into the community, and wearing my National Gallery Singapore hat, I must say that we're very pleased with the partnership since 2016 with the Resonates With series. Thank you for your leadership, for nurturing our students to become a meaningful part of the art and community landscape.
I recall fondly the many conversations we've had about the Conservatory's transformation and plans. Your vision and passion for music education is one of the reasons why I was so excited to join the governing board. In the last 5 years at NAC, I've had the privilege to witness the many exciting projects that our musicians were coming up with. And I'm pleased to say that many of these musicians are YST graduates. I think this speaks volumes of your work and achievement at the Conservatory, as well as the legacy that you leave us with.
Suffice it to say, I am so thankful that we met at that conference in Bangkok a few years ago, and that I've had the opportunity to get to know you better and be part of this amazing community at YST. I've always felt a lot of resonance during our conversations about music, culture, cognition, and music pedagogy.
We've always appreciated your constant, thoughtful reimagining of the relationship between a conservatory and its community, and it's a large part of what engaged us with the YST.
Some of the most enjoyable moments we have been at your institute, listening to your students at their concerts and at their master classes. A country without music and arts would be a nation without a soul, and we in Singapore are so thankful that you have helped us along this way.
Two magic nights in the Botanic Garden wouldn't have been possible without you. I'm taking away that music can connect where words are not enough.
Having been a governor of the Conservatory since its beginning, well, it's quite something to see where it's got to. Bernard has been a transformational director and dean. You cannot underestimate his contribution.
Hi Bernard. I first got to know you over 10 years ago. I think it was for the fundraising gala dinner. I was really very impressed by your sense of purpose and direction. It's really sad to see you leave, but it's been such a huge pleasure working with you.
Thank you for all that you've done at Yongsu Conservatory of Music. You have certainly inspired so many of us with your vision, passion and energy.
His great vision and his passion for the piano and chamber collaboration was a great example of how a leader should behave. And finding a worthy successor will not be easy, especially one who can fill his size 12 shoes.
Bernard, thank you so much for taking a big leap into a storm and helping steer us through the storm and out of the storm and into many great things that happen.
Wonderful memory of working with you, Bernard, on the Schubert Arpeggione. Thank you so much for your amazing leadership, guiding us through 15 years of success and evolution at the Yangsu Conservatoire.
Thank you for transforming YST to what it is today.
We at YST have achieved many goals under your direction.
You did much on many aspects of the conservatory, be it development and improvement of the curriculum, the hiring of faculties, the admissions of students, and of course running the budget and fighting a few crises here and there. You have done so with a very, very steady hand and achieved much in the conservatory for what we can see today.
Far beyond your activity in Singapore, I would like to offer a personal tribute for all you have done in terms of a relationship between Geneva and Singapore and in general for music education.
Bernard, it was 20 years ago that our paths first crossed.
Yeah, and Bernard, you and I met when we started PAMS as founding members, and I think that was about 10 years ago.
And you have made so much impact, both artistically and in the field of music education.
Hello, Bernard. I'm joining in with everyone else, all my wonderful colleagues here, to wish you all the very best in your new life in Brisbane. I'm sure the Queensland Conservatorium is going to benefit just as much as we did from your leadership, your incredible vision, and for really making us noticed all over the world. Thank you so much for your contributions, the way that you enriched the musical scene here in Singapore in general. I really don't think we could have become what we are without you at all. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. And please don't be a stranger. Come back and visit us often.
Thank you, Bernard, for your kindness, your caring and visionary leadership, and everything you've done for the Conservatory. As the longest serving staff here who has seen YST grow right from the beginning, I truly deeply feel for YST and NUS's loss that you're leaving us. We will so miss you.
I think the standing, the reputation, and prestige of the Yong Siew Conservatory of Music today is the best testament of your work. Whilst juggling between pressures from the top down and demands from the ground up, it made such a big positive impact on the lives of so many students. I think I speak on behalf of the entire community when I say that we will miss you greatly and that Queensland's gain is truly Singapore's loss.
Thank you very much for all you've done over these years to support the local art scene and also all our young artists.
Thank you so much for being such a wonderful and inspiring dean. I am very grateful for my time here at YST ever since Young Artist Days and now that I'm working here.
I personally appreciate very much your support and mentorship, especially as a young faculty member, and I wish we had more time to work together.
Thank you for our conversations and for acknowledging my artistic pursuits and endeavours and for your advice and encouragement. It really means a lot to me.
It's been a fantastic journey and I've learned so much, especially in my 10 years that I've been under your stewardship. And I'd like to thank you for your mentorship, your sage advice, and for helping me become a better conductor as well. And I hope that you haven't had too much trouble with me, because I know that conductors aren't always the easiest of people.
We, from deep of our heart, we appreciate so much for your support all the time.
Hi, Prof. Lansky. Thank you for being my advisor for the past 2 years.
Hey, Bernard. Thank you so much for keeping us crazy and insane in your office.
I'll miss you very much.
Hope you'll continue inspiring more crazy musicians like us.
All the best.
And also want to thank my boss at Yong Siew To, Professor Bernard Lansky, because I'm kind of an oddball. I'm studying Indian music at the same time while I'm teaching Western music. So he's been very supportive and always encouraged me to continue pursuing my interests. So that's a great thing.
Yes, sir. That's a great thing. Bernard, I just want to say thank you very much for your support, your advice, and your encouragement over the years. While I was working for you, I managed to go on some really interesting adventures, and here's a summary of some of it. This is me at SSO when they commissioned a piece for me in 2018. You also said it was a good idea to go to India and study more about Indian music, which was my interest, and I did that. Learn more about mridangam and some of the Indian rhythms that Carnatic music provides, and I managed to incorporate some of that into the teaching at Yong Siew To. And a couple of summers, there was an opportunity to teach at the Walden School, and you said, go ahead and do it. It's about musicianship, it's about composition, and it's about teaching music to young children who really love music, but apparently they haven't learned how to take photographs in any light, not to mention new light. Oh boy. Okay, you also sent me to ISME, where I gave a presentation on the materials I was using at Yongsu-To, and you said this is a good time to go share it with the world, and I took you up on your advice. Also presented at CPROM, and while I was at CPROM in St. Andrews, I also managed to jam at a bar, which is nothing you encouraged, but I thought, well, since I'm there. Anyway, you've been a hero to me. I just want to let you know. So here's a picture of you as my hero. I also managed to learn how to embed a GIF into a photograph. So here is the Yongsu-To logo in this photograph. Anyway, I hope you continue to be a superhero to everybody who works under you in your adventures in the future. All the best.
Bernard, thank you so much for all of your work, really building YST from a concept to one of the best conservatories of the world. It has been such a pleasure to work with you. I know that our paths will continue to cross because it was just meant to be from the very beginning. If you remember, we bumped into each other in the Munich airport and just recently on Orchard Road while you were on your bike. So I will not say goodbye, and I just hope that we continue to stay in touch.
Hey Bernard, when you were awarded the Singapore's Public Administration Medal a couple of years back, I thought, whoa, that's way overdue, and such a tiny token of all that you've done for us here in Singapore. Thank you so very much.
Bernard, thanks for all the wonderful music, great concerts, fantastic discussions about music, and your own performance of the Goldberg years ago. I remember that, all wonderful. Thanks so much. All the very, very best in the next phase of your life.
Hi Bernard. Thank you for all these years we've been working together here at the Yongsu-To Conservatory of Music. Wishing you all the best, and I do hope that one day we will work together again.
I cannot believe that it's been 15 years since you came to Singapore and that now you're leaving us. From my personal experience, I would like to share well, the CDs that we did together over the years. The two with Li Wei, the one with Manchin, and the 3 of my solo CDs. Thank you for your support and belief in us, not just me, but the students and the institution as a whole.
I am wishing you all the best for Brisbane in your home country, and I am sure with your knowledge, experience, humanity, visions, you will put a lot of light and lots of great things, and hope our friendship will go for a very, very long time. Dear Bernard, lots of love to you and to your family.
We will all miss you as you leave the YST, and wish you all the best as you start on your new endeavor. Hope that you visit us again in Singapore. And take good care of yourself, and all the best.
Hello Bernard, a friendship song for you.
Dear Bernard, thank you so much for everything that you've done for our music scene here in Singapore. I will miss you very much, but I wish you all the best. Let's keep in touch, and hopefully I'll see you in Brisbane.
Hello Bernard. When I first met you in 2007, I thought you were charming, enthusiastic, affable, deeply passionate about music. What I soon discovered was that you are also obstinate, ambitious, visionary, and incredibly involved in details. I would be in your office to discuss a funding or an admin issue and find us drifting into long conversations about the needs of a particular student violinist, the state of music in Singapore, but especially about what needed to change so that YST students would be better prepared for a quickly changing and competitive world. You radically reshaped YST and its place within NUS, and helped shape the future of music in Singapore and beyond. Thank you for everything, Bernard, and especially thank you for the friendship.
Congratulations on your new role at the Queensland Conservatory. You will always be in our memory. Best wishes to you in the future.
So I've seen you in London, I've seen you in Singapore, and hopefully I'll see you in Australia.
A while ago, you shared with me the difference between an artist and an artisan, saying that the artist is someone who asks questions not known before and who finds novel answers to those questions. And so in this new chapter, I'm wishing you all the best, as I know you'll be leading with great artistry.
We look forward to hearing about your new adventures, and we hope to see you soon, either here in Singapore or in Australia. Best of luck.
I will miss you a lot in the future. And the best wish you have good future and happy in your new work.
We will all miss you very much, and I'm sure your next adventure will be as glorious and successful as the last 15 years.
Hello, Professor Lenski.
Hi, Prof. Lansky.
Hey, Prof. Lansky.
Hi, Bernard. I've got someone else who wants to say hi as well. Malcolm, you want to say hello?
Hi, Professor Lansky.
On behalf of myself and the boys, thank you so much for all that you have done. Not just for us, but for YST as a whole. I think the whole place is definitely richer for you being there the past few years. Thank you so much for believing in us. And before we finally say goodbye, here is something that's loosely based on ABBA's Thank You for the Music. So, thank you once again, and all the best.